What's up, good people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Isaac Insights. Thank you so much for your continuous support. And good people, the weather is good. We are now in Christmas mood. Sisi hapa ushago sasa kiangalia weather, angalia uko venye ni kuzuri. Weather imependa. The environment is sweet. We are also eating maize. We also have I think this is my mother who has put these ones here. These are called groundnuts. Hata hizi sasa hizi ni kidogo sana, like just one gorogoro zikidondolewa. So good people, I'm here. I want to talk to someone. We are in Christmas mood, and I understand most people have saved money outside there, and they are planning to come over the Christmas holidays. We have those who have small projects. We have those who have dreams of owning homes. What can you do this December with the little money that you have? With 280,000, you can build a 3-bedroom house. In fact, if you are sourcing material locally, where you buy trees and the other trees, most likely trees, because when it comes to iron sheets, lazima tuende kwa hardware. What can you do with that 250,000 Kenya shillings? So, if you are planning to build at least a 3-bedroom house, I always say that building a semi-permanent house is always done in two stages. The only problem that most people have, watu huwa mnajipatia pressure that when I start building this house, I must build it to the end. For me, I always say that is not the case. You also need to give that house time. Kauke, for example, the house we build in Migori, my client will tell you that I will be going back there either in January or February, because there is no rush. You are not competing with anyone. So if you have 250,000 and you can source material locally, then go buy these materials. Call me. We build a 3-bedroom semi-permanent house. What are the material that you are going to buy? So that you just call me. You can take your biro pen, you put it down, then you just call me to tell me that you have the material. I give you the fundis, they do that work. So what are the materials? Post, I need 120 posts. Please ensure they are 12 feet long, because I want that house to be a modern one. So 12 feet long each, and we will need 120 pieces. Then timber frames, we will need 4x2, we need 1500 feet. 3x2, we need 1200 feet. That way, those ones, they will be enough to do your iron sheets. Then iron sheets, I need 70 pieces for a 3-bedroom house. The 3-bedroom house that I'm talking about, it's a house that has a veranda. It has a sitting room measuring 16 by 16, and then it has 2 bedrooms and a toilet. At least a toilet and washroom and some small kitchen. Are we there? Then next, you need ridges. You need 28 pieces, which will cost you around 8,400. For iron sheets, I understand if you are going to MRM, it will cost you 130,000, and that's why that cost is coming to 250. And 250, if you are sourcing material locally, it will have plus labor. But if you are not sourcing everything locally, then 280 will have everything including labor. But for me, I always say, if you are building semi-permanent, promote hawa watu wa kijiji, nunua mti. Unaona sasa kama hapa, mimi nimepanda miti hapa. You come over the Christmas holidays next year, hii miti itakuwa tayari itoe mbao hapa. Even though I'm dreaming. So you will find that if you happen to promote these people, hawa watu wanataka tu pesa kidogo. With 10,000, you have the frames. With 10,000, 15,000, you have the frames. And then with also around 8,000, you have the posts. If you are sourcing locally, ile unanunua mti unapasua mwenyewe. Gaje boma yangu ni mbaya, nyasi imekuwa kubwa, but tutakuwa will be taking care of that. Haya, next, what else do you need? Let me give you that plain sheet. I will just need 9 meters, which will cost you 4,500. Then roofing nails, we need 15 kgs. that is it will cost you around 4,500. But if you buy in Nairobi, it will be cheaper, because I found Nairobi they are selling at, I think, 250 per kg. Yes. And then rubber washers will need 18 packets, which will cost you around 1,800, but it will be less because they always sell it at 80 shillings unless ugongwe. And then ordinary nails will need 6 inches, will need 5 kgs. 5 inches will need 15 kgs. 3 inches will need 10 kgs. 2.5 inches will need 10 kgs. 2 inches will need 8 kgs. Then fisherboard will need 300 feet. So the total for all those materials, if you have 230 Kenya shillings, you will buy them. And also, if you are planning to build maybe in the next 3 to 4 years, you will start your permanent house. It's not a must you go to MRM. You can just buy these other iron sheets that are going for around 1650, so that you will find yourself that you are spending at least you are spending around 115,000 on all iron sheets, because 70 times 1650, it's around 115,000 Kenya shillings. So you buy that, you reduce that cost, and it will be coming lower. So if you have 250,000, you can call me. I will direct you what you can do. Please source these trees locally, then do that house. Wacha nyumba ikauke, go back to the city. Hata unaweza kuja ufanye plastering of that house the end of next year again, after getting 300,000 Kenya shillings to do plastering, because 300 Kenya shillings is just on higher side, but it will likely be lower. But I always at least add something to ensure that transportation inakuwa rahisi. Sometimes, when we make this video, someone approach you and tell you that I have this money, and I'm giving you the money and I want you to do it. So if you had quoted exact price, for example, I've told you that it's 250, and then wewe unakuja unanipatia hiyo, sometimes inaweza kosa kutosha, which is not good. So up to there, good people, I say thank you so much. Mungu akubariki, awabariki. Mungu abariki familia zenu.